Розвиток країни, права людини, понад усе.
Hey guys, here I'm on the way to the Kiev Pride 2019. Here I just arrived to the Pride Parade place, and of course, Christian zealots had to be there. Homophobes. So it didn't start on the positive note, but at the same time you can see a ton of police and security guard, which is good, but it is also ominous. Here they let me in after a brief checking. It was fine and it makes you feel a bit more secure, but last year with the same security I remember my friend have forgotten a pair of scissors in his backpack and he was let inside. Anyway, they didn't even notice, so I don't know. Oh. If I'm not mistaken, these flying flags were made for people to order and to support the cause in case they didn't have an opportunity to be there themselves. Hi, some Insta Stories moment. A good thing that I noticed last year, and I see it again here, is that some parents take their children there so you can see heterosexual families supporting it. This group of people behind me told that in September there's going to be another Pride in Kharkiv. I want to give huge thanks and kisses to the Western countries and embassies they supported, because you can see some people from Finland and Sweden here, and it wouldn't be possible without you. I don't really know what exactly was happening, but you could see the policemen running forward and you could hear some religious people screaming that we're going to burning hell and other boring stuff like that. I cannot really distinguish all of the words, but I hear something with shame and something like that. I don't really know if I should even say that because my audience is mostly gay people, but for religious people who are trying to convince you and shame you for being gay, judging, based on their religion, it doesn't make sense because we live in secular countries and our constitutions say that no religion can, impose their rules and values onto others. I may have other religion that supports gay people. I find it quite amusing that the guy with the loudspeaker called us extremists. Like, what? That billboard says that gay parades aren't blood. And here they made a Ukrainian version of God made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. Not original. As you can see, unfortunately, we don't really have festive mood here yet, at least not as much as somewhere in Amsterdam or Berlin. Ukraine is still in the stage of fighting for the rights and actually telling people what they exist. And it also felt like you were in a safe bubble, separated from evil people with just one thin line of policemen. So it felt a little bit uneasy. There were people behind policemen taking photos and videos of us. It is still quite unusual seeing openly gay people in the streets. blonde guy in the black to the right was smoking weed half of the way. It is still not legal in Ukraine. I think it is decriminalized, but I'm not sure. And again, you can see people peeking from their windows and balconies, taking photos of us. You can technically only see us on the streets like this only once a year, so then we disappear, and it is still very unusual for Ukraine. So this turn was a surprise to me. The walk is longer this year because last year we stopped at this point and we were shoved into the metro to the safe place. But it goes on, you see? It was nice. And here I noticed drag queen ladies and I was on my way to just take some selfies with them. All in all, this Pride event was very successful, and the only unpleasant situation I've had was when I was trying to take selfies with those ladies and two guys were standing by and they were telling me, I advise you not to take pictures with those girls. There are better girls to take pictures with. And I was like, I don't need your advice. I think those are representatives of radicals that came in somehow, but it was good. Anyway, I took selfies. At this moment, we were asked to turn back. I assume something happened. Maybe police didn't want to clear up the way blocked by those religious zealots. I don't know. It was fine. We headed back to the metro station. Kiev Pride organizers have told us that more than 8,000 participants were at this Pride event, which is, the biggest one so far. And you can see it in metro. It was so hot. It was sauna. It was a crazy crowd. I don't think they managed it very well because we had to stay there for 15 minutes just to enter metro. And then trains kept passing by without stopping, and people were getting mad because this is the fifth train. I don't know. It was crazy. They were desperate, and people were hysterically laughing. But at the end, it probably was for the security reasons. You will see now. The idea was to take us to a random station, mix up with other passengers, and even if someone wanted to attack us, they would be able to distinguish us. It was a nice Pride, and if you want to come to Kiev, please come at the time of the next one and take part, support it. As you can see, policemen are on our side, you're protected, it's fine. Kisses, have a nice day, bye!